Hey everyone, so I am going to go ahead and test the first plagiarism checker and AI detector that I've come across. I've come across other instances like Hugging Face where you can test AI content, but nothing that has both the capabilities of GPT-3 AI content detection as well as plagiarism detection. And in fact, this tool is actually cheaper than using Copyscape, which is obviously a very old tool that is effective for detecting plagiarism, but it is an old tool. It's tried and true, but it's also it's not as effective for today's age and today's age of content creation with how much velocity content is being created. You can sign up now, right now, for Originality.ai, the plagiarism checker and AI detector with a 50% coupon, which is the coupon code BEOriginal. And so what I'm going to do is test a handful of different AI content generations and input it into Originality AI and see what the results are that we get. Before we jump into some of the actual content generation, I'm logged into Originality. Here's how you can look at the backend dashboard. You can simply create a team. You can start new content scans. I was just on the content scan page where you'll paste in your content. Each credit, which is about 100 words, costs 1 cent. So if you had 1,000 words of content, that would be, let me do my math, that would be about 10 cents, but we can actually go through and I'll start pasting it in. If I did my math, we can see if my math is correct. Like you can create teams as well to manage the account, which I like a lot. Copyscape, from what I remember, did not have as good of a feature for that regard. Okay, for the first test, let's do Jasper.ai for content generation. I'm in the backend editor for Jasper.ai for content, and I will go ahead and input. Let me write a content outline for about how to make a healthy breakfast. Geared how to make a healthy breakfast geared towards busy professionals. Okay. I'll try to feel about this so far, but let's do right, and I'm just going to stop it there. I just want to get enough content here to target. So let's try to get it into the 500 to 750 words or so. Letting it go. Okay, so it sort of ended its own little article in a way that it worked on. I'm going to delete this part. Let's see. See if I can get something else, I guess. So facilities tab, tips. I'll keep it at this. Let's test it directly in Originality.ai. And so, yeah, 330 words. This is about 3 credits. let's start this scan now. And let's see what it brings up. Okay, I paused it, just the recording, because it took some time to scan the content. And so rather than have you sit there and wait and watch the spinning wheel, I let the let it run. This is very interesting, right? This is directly from Jasper and content. I just copied and pasted, as you can see. It says 0% original and it says 100% AI content. And so then if I go through and view this, this is a match of Brit and Co.'s content. And let's see if there's any. Here you go, 86%. Life can get pretty busy. Let's see if I can search that. There you go. And if I go back, life can get pretty busy. It does. So this is the plagiarism. Let's see. Keep it on the freezer. Does it mention any of that? So I'm trying to figure out. This is sort of in real time, so I have not. This is that part that you can also try packing breakfast lunchbox is the phrase. There you go, right here. It's a key part that is basically plagiarized. Let's go back. I'm going to close this out. So these are the two matches, one match. AI detection. So then that's basically 100% AI. There's two matches of plagiarism, 12 word match within this section. So there's a little bit of plagiarized content, and then, but most importantly, right, this is very interesting, it's just 100% AI content. Let's try another tool. Okay, so now I'm in a new tool, or a different tool than Jasper. Let's see how this performs. This is Copy.ai. I'm still going to use the same exact article title. Making healthy breakfast options. And I'm in the blog post wizard. One thing that's kind of interesting about Copy.ai is that you can really create content based on a tone, a blog title, and keywords. Pretty quickly, it'll generate an outline for you, and then from there, or talking points, and that's basically your outline. And then from there, you can create the actual article. I think this is going to be something. Let's do. Empathetic. Let's let this run. Create the content. You'll be able to see the talking points of what I've referenced. So it's generating the outline and the talking points. I'm not going to tinker with this too much. I'll tinker with it just a little bit because I do think with each AI tool, you need to guide it a little bit more, right? So like some of this is experimental, but the more you guide, so this is the outline. The more you guide some of it and provide actual facts, things that are original ideas, right? So like output of AI content is only as good as what you give it, right? Sometimes. And so, so I'm going to try to give it a little bit, give it as much information or tweak it a little bit enough to be able to see, to get a better output that potentially will, decrease that, detection if it is even detected at all. Let's see. So here, why guac salsa is a healthy option. Let's generate the content here. I think everything else just kind of fine. Let's generate the content and see what it comes up with in terms of length and content. So here, like, you're going to get content that needs to be regenerated. I'm going to go through a few of the ones that are just bullets. And I'm using Grammarly to clean up a few of these random grammar matters to see how that impacts things. Let's create this blog post. Obviously, this is longer content, 970 words. So it's been created. I'm not going to give it too much of a proofread or anything like that. Let's just take it raw. Now let's go into Originality.ai. Hit new. Let's paste this in here. It'll tell us again 939 words. This costs 9 credits. Let's scan it. And it'll take a second, so let's check back at the results. Okay, looking at the results, very interesting. This is very, very unique to me. 93% original and 7% AI. So, yeah, originally score this reflects its competence. And there is a couple plagiarism issues here where there's a 85% match for this text. Let's give it a try, I think was the word. Give it, kind of curious. It's 2010 guidelines. And so make a fruit smoothie. So this section, there's that many words that show up as. Go here, make a fruit smoothie. Okay, and this had more words to it. So I'd be curious if we try to go through and add more words to Jasper, if that gives us any different results. Let's think about that. But this has more words, hardly any detection of AI, a little bit of plagiarism. I think a lot of that would come out if you injected some of your own thoughts and opinions directly into Copy.ai. But way more original, way less AI. Very, very interesting. Let's continue the test with another AI tool. Okay, we're on to the third tool here. We're testing Peppertype.ai. The project title, let's do how to make a healthy breakfast. Right, and guide to making a healthy breakfast. Let's do this project. Let's see. This is going to be a little bit different with this writing tool because it starts in a little bit different process. We'll need to make a handful of different options. Including So let's create the content. And then we'll have to open up basically a content editor. Okay, so let's copy this. This is in the notes now, so let's paste it to a note. And we will continue using different tools. 1 second, so then let's go to the tools list. And tools list, take blog outline. So paste in a bit of an outline here from this content. Let's just try to make more content out of this. Paragraph writer. Getting a couple errors on this. Let's see. Just going to paste this to the note. What healthy foods are available for breakfast? And I'll just do this one last header. And granted, this isn't going to be an exact article. So, it hasn't been edited. We're not doing this for SEO. So, it hasn't gone through the full editing process. But at its face, just getting raw text and testing it is pretty impactful. So let's run an editor just off of this, or a content scan off of this. This is, just over the initial Jasper test. This one you might not be able to see, but it's 392 words. It'll cost 4 credits. Let's scan this now. And this might be a quicker scan. I'll let you see it all the way through rather than pause the recording. So then Peppertype, 100% AI, 0% original, and a match of 14 words within this paragraph of an article. Okay, so that's very interesting, very similar to, in the basically the user interface is very similar to Jasper. And getting the results nearly the exact same as Jasper's very interesting. So this is the third test. I'm going to continue this. Let's do another test. All right, for this one, I am in the back end of Riku.ai, which is a multi-pronged, basically prompt chain tuning for image and AI content, as well as a whole different other options within prompts. A lot of flexibility with this tool. It's very, very cool. I like the dashboard. There's a lot of things that you can play with. You can build your own prompts. There's a lot of things you can do. Very similar to just using the GPT-3 and OpenAI actual API login and the playground there. It's very similar. And so you get the options to, and you see directly right here, right, created with A1 to 1, J1 dash large, 7.5. So here, this is a prompt. So this is basically a full blog writer using that. So how to make a healthy breakfast. I'm going to do 2 different output options. And this is like a pre-created prompt. It looks like I might be out of that. So in real time, let's just go over it and you can see a little bit more of how this works. But let's see if, so may have used all my credits there, but I'm going to try, let's do either this. This is OpenAI DaVinci. Okay. I'm going to copy this output, the second one. Actually, you know what? Let's just take both outputs and just paste them in there. Pasted that one. Now let's paste this one. That gives us about 370 words and 4 credits. Let's scan it. %98 original and 2% AI, and absolutely 0 plagiarism. Impressive. This is very, very amazing to see. The content itself that was generated, I think, is more. I mean, we didn't give it much to work with, but like, as you can see right off the bat, a healthy breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. So it's important to make sure you're getting all the nutrients you need first thing in the morning. I mean, right off the bat, that's just eons better than one of the best ways to ensure that you start your day off on the right foot is by eating breakfast every day. That's Jasper. That's the very, very first sentence. Looks like there's extra wording, stuffing to kind of get that word count up, and a lot of fluff, and not a good start on that sentence. So that's very, very cool to see. There's other prompts. Let's see if we can just generate some other content within Riku.ai. There is healthy breakfast options. And so this is GPT-J. Informative guides on how to make healthy breakfast in the morning and taste. Just going to do this. Let's see what this comes out with. And this is just blog ideas from a product. This is just basically to create an output of a prompt. I'm going to copy this and let's see if we can go back into an actual generator. Let's go into this prompt chain. Well, here, let's go back to the dashboard. I know there is a prompt chain. Let's run this. this prompting. Okay, it looks like that did not. It looks like I used up all of that, so sorry about that. Let's just test this small batch content. And so then this was built off of GPT-J and is detected as 100% AI, 0% original. Very interesting. So as you can see, this is just two matches on plagiarism. This is very similar to the results from both Peppertype and Jasper. I'm really seeing a nice blend between OpenAI and Copy.ai for creating content. And then obviously from there, both those tools are only focused on helping you generate content and content ideas, but then injecting a human element of your own personal knowledge on top of that is really going to make a piece be that much stronger. Give Originality.ai a test. I suggest sign up in the description below. It's definitely worth having for a very low cost, especially if you're getting content from other writers to test what you're receiving. But also then if you are using AI tools and writing tools, you must be using Originality.ai to test and scan and make sure that you are creating human first content that is actually helpful and good quality content. Thanks for watching.